Right, so please let me explain how a safety stop test lane works. Essentially, a safety stop test lane is a road with accurate sensors underneath. These sensors measure precisely the forces of the tires as I drive, stop and also bounce a motor car. Let me show you. With my little finger, if I push this plate forward, already the numbers are activated on the load cell. Now, if I drive the car on here and brake, each individual wheel will push these plates forward. We measure by how much. And therefore we're going to get a very accurate reading between left and right wheel and also front to rear brake balance. The safety stop test report is presented to the customer in a brochure format. The front of the brochure is designed with your particular logo, designed by our graphic design department. As we open it up, all the results are displayed in an easy-to-read format. As a world's first, we display on the bottom right window the actual car on the test track. That gives proof to the customer that his or her car was tested on that day at that time and produced these results. The window next to it displays your address, contact details. The left page displays the brake performance test. Over on this side it's the outline of a motor car of all four wheels. Inside the wheels you see how much braking force each individual wheel produced in a brake emergency situation. We can see on this test that the front axle had only 1% difference between left wheel and right wheel. However, on the rear axle we had an 87% difference between left and right wheel, and therefore the rear left wheel did not produce enough braking force. We show the handbrake test result, and again it is the rear left wheel not performing to specifications. This part of the test report displays the test speed itself to make sure that we've driven the car correctly onto the test lane. We can also produce a brake pedal force reading, and we produce a deacceleration, peak and average result. The peak has to be a minimum of 60% to pass. So interestingly enough, on this brake test, this particular vehicle would have passed a road brake or deacceleration test because it achieved more than 60%. However, we can clearly see that this car could be a dangerous vehicle in a brake emergency situation. The bottom part of the brake performance test shows us the front to rear brake imbalance. Not enough brake force on the rear axle will increase the stopping distance in a brake emergency situation. However, too much brake force on the rear axle could actually lock the rear axle and make the car very unstable in a brake emergency situation.
It hasn't stopped, it hasn't got any front brake, it's locked the rear, so we've seen this over the years.
Oh, that's
so
a
it's
big
gone
hit.
in hard.